Hey everyone, I just want to take a couple minutes out of your day to introduce something that's very important to me and something that I think could be very valuable for you. So with that, I just wanted to introduce it with a statistic here. According to RT, the AP cites a new report that reveals over 53% of Americans with a bachelor's degree under the age of 25 are actually without a job, a full-time job. So I thought that was a pretty interesting statistic. And that just shows, how competitive this world is now with the economy the way it is, and with the low supply of job applications. So it's very hard, to find a job just with that bachelor's degree. So employers are certainly going to be looking for something a little bit more than just that bachelor's degree that shows that you did study well in college and that you did pass all your courses. So with this, I just wanted to introduce to you the Broad Student Senate. The Broad Student Senate is an organization at Michigan State University. It's offered to all business majors, so accounting majors, hospitality business, supply chain, all the business majors within the Broad College of Business are eligible to join the Broad Student Senate. Applications are accepted in the fall of next year, and we actually interview people, and then if you're selected, you're welcome to the team, and we start working right away. So with that, I just wanted to kind of talk about why I think it's important that you are involved in the Broad Student Senate. So have you ever been in an interview where they ask you, give me a time when you did this, give me a time when you were successful, give me a time when you took advantage of an opportunity, something like that. And I know myself, and probably most of you others, probably stumbled a little bit trying to think of the answer that they wanted, trying to think about a time in your life where when you actually did succeed, or where you actually did take advantage of an opportunity. And that was probably one of the biggest things for myself as a freshman last year, talking with employers, not knowing what questions they're going to ask. And joining Broad Student Senate gave me confidence to talk to employers, where I didn't worry about the questions they were asking, because I knew I had the experiences with the Broad Student Senate that I was able to talk about regularly with them, and I wasn't stressed at all. I knew I had the great tools that I learned within the student organization that I was able to talk about. Um, so with that, I talked about the application process a little bit. You apply in the fall. I think we had over 90 people apply last year, and we only took about 9 people. So we're really looking for those driven individuals, those people that want to further their career, whether that be through business or just communication skills. That's another thing. Working with different types of people, and then lastly, we have fun as an organization. We do some things. We do a lot of things that pertain to the business school, but also we have a social aspect to it as well, which I think is very important within a student organization within Michigan State. Fox News came out with a statistic, and they talked about students, waiting until their senior year, and they talked about waiting for to job hunt until their senior year. That just shows, that they're at a very disadvantage opposed to people, going out their freshman, sophomore year, just talking with employers, not really trying to get a job, but just trying to understand, what employers are looking for, what they want in a student. And that was a big thing for me when I came to Michigan State. That I talked to my professors, my colleagues, and seniors that I was friends with, and they really talked about just starting to get that job hunt a little bit sooner. And with that, Broad Student Senate helps you a lot. We offer a corporate tour, which I'll talk about a little bit later, that gets you one-on-one experience with employers. So it's a real good opportunity to get involved with Broad Student Senate, with social aspects as well as business aspects, either that be personal or within a group of students. So I just want to talk about some of the things that we did in the past year, what we do as a student organization. we put on a Broad 5K last year, and that was a race for charity. We had about 50 participants running in the race. A student in our organization actually put this on by himself with a group of other people helping him. He was the leader of it. He had to get volunteers for it. He had to get it all set up, the timing, the advertising as well. So that was a real successful event. We raised a lot of money for charity, and that was something he could talk about in his on his resume, or even to potential employers. When he's interviewing with them. Also, we do a bunch of community service. So not only are we trying to improve the lives of the Broad business student body, but we're also going out in East Lansing helping with nursing care, nursing homes. Doing Adopt a Highway, picking up trash, just to make the environment a better place. And then also, I did mention the corporate visit a little bit earlier, and that happens in the springtime. We do it once a year. Last year we went to Chicago. Year before that we went to Tennessee, and that was a real successful trip. We go to Chicago. We went and talked to employers. We went and talked to we went and got to see site visiting, went to the actual corporate location of these employers, and got to speak with them, talk about what they are as an organization, what they are, what they want to see in an individual coming from Michigan State. So it's a real good opportunity for you to learn more about them for yourself, so you know what they're looking for. And then also, it's just a fun experience as a organization. It's lasting friendships. I'm still talking with some of the people that I probably would have never met if I hadn't joined Student Senate. And I'm texting them over the summer, seeing how their summer's going and things like that. And then another thing I just wanted to point out is educationformorekids.com said that students who join organizations learn about time management and prioritizing. That was one of the biggest things for me when I became a freshman. Coming into Michigan State, living on my own, not having anyone telling me what to do. So it was a real good opportunity for myself to learn time management through Broad Student Senate and just college in general. Having that student organization, we meet once a week, so it's not too time consuming, but it is centralized, so you are focused on that hour that we meet for that once a week, that you are doing your work, contributing to the team. So now that you know a little bit about our commitment as a student organization, I did want to talk about our structure, and there are several different committees within the Broad Student Senate. So that'd be advertising committee, management committee, event planning committee. There's several others. And then above that, we have a vice president, president, treasurer, and then we have a advertising position available as well. And so it's really something that I've learned to talk about when I've been talking to employers. I'm part of this committee. I handle these people. I'm able to work with these people. I delegate these options to them, and we're able to work together as a team, but also I have these skills that I use, and just kind of talk about that with them, and it shows that you took initiative in that aspect. So I just want to talk about, have you ever thought about a time, taking the time to think about, where you see yourself in the future, where you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, and what you think that you might be doing. You might see yourself as a leader, as a manager, as a successful person. And I just truly believe that Broad Student Senate can give you all those details that will allow you to be that manager, that will allow you to be that successful person. And that's something that you can talk about, with employers when you're trying to find your dream job. So with over 50,000 students in Michigan State, I just wanted to ask you, what are you doing to separate yourself from the other 50,000? What are you doing to further yourself that shows employers that you're really doing stuff to improve your abilities as a person and in business. So I just want to talk about our mission statement last year. That comes from President Nick Tollfree of last year, and that was we strive to provide the responsible and effective student participation within the business school. So that's mainly our big point, is just improving the student body and improving the student participation so that we can become a successful organization as well as a successful business school. Um, so with that, I just wanted to say thank you for your time. I do also have a flyer here that I made. Um, it's a flyer that I made. It just shows, Eli Broad, Michigan State, and then this is our student Senate emblem. I'll bring it closer a little bit here. Um, this just shows our website, and it's thebroadstudentsenate.com, and then here's my email. That's my last name, the number 6 at msu.edu. And also feel free to contact me at any time via email, or check out our website if you have any questions. Certainly don't hesitate to give me a call or to send me an email. I look forward to it. And with that, I just want to say thanks, and I look forward to reviewing your applications in the fall. Thanks.